A single creator is earning an estimated $110,000 per month selling children's motivational books on Amazon. The books are likely AI-generated, designed in Canva, and printed on demand. No publisher, no agent, no upfront inventory. Just free tools and a specific niche nobody else thought to target. Social emotional learning books for children are not a fringe category. They're a booming market with demand projected to quadruple over the next 9 years. Parents and schools are buying these books to help kids develop resilience, empathy, and self-confidence. But here's the problem. The generic SEL space is saturated. Books about feeling happy or being kind compete against thousands of titles from major publishers and independent creators alike. The creator earning 6 figures per month did not go generic. They found a sub-niche within SEL that had essentially zero competition. Animal-themed motivational stories for kids. When you search Amazon for that specific combination, almost nothing comes up. That gap between high parent demand and low supply is where the money sits. The broader SEL trend provides the tailwind, but the niche selection is what makes this particular strategy work. It is not about inventing a new category. It is about spotting the empty shelf in a growing aisle. Let's look at the economics. Using a sales estimator tool, this creator's books sell between 16,700 and 21,000 copies every month. Each copy earned a royalty of $6.64 after Amazon deducts printing costs. Run the math. At the low end, that is $110,888 monthly. At the high end, nearly $140,000. These are estimates, not confirmed figures, and sales estimators can be inaccurate. But even if the real number is half of the estimate, this is a substantial income from books that cost nothing to produce. The royalty structure matters here. $6.64 per book means the price point is likely in the $12 to $15 range, which is standard for short children's paperbacks on KDP. The creator is not earning more per unit than anyone else. They are winning on volume. And volume comes from ranking organically in a low-competition niche where parents search and find your book because there are few alternatives. The strategy begins with niche research, and this is where most people fail before they start. The creator used AI to identify what children aged 6 to 8 are interested in. Animals, sports, dinosaurs. These are evergreen topics. Then they searched Amazon for each combination. Animal-themed motivational books for kids. Almost nothing. That is the signal. You're not guessing what might sell. You are looking for a search query that parents would type, but that returns few relevant results. This is fundamentally different from writing a book you think is good and hoping people find it. You are reverse engineering from the search bar. The niche must be specific enough that competition is thin, but broad enough that search volume exists. Animal-themed SEL works because parents already search for both animals and SEL separately. Combining them creates a new intersection. If you pick something too narrow, like motivational stories about a specific species of deep-sea fish, nobody is searching for that. The gap must be real, not just empty. Once the niche is identified, production is fast and essentially free. The creator uses language models like Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini to generate 12 to 15 short motivational stories themed around the chosen niche. Each story follows a similar structure. A relatable animal faces a challenge, struggles, and learns a social-emotional lesson. The AI handles the writing. Then Canva handles the design. Canva provides templates for book layouts and illustrations. No professional design skills are required. The creator generates AI images for each story, drops them into a Canva template, and exports a print-ready PDF. The entire production cost is $0 if you use free tiers of these tools. The real cost is time and judgment. AI can produce generic, flat stories if you do not guide it well. The creator likely iterates on prompts, refines the emotional arc, and ensures the stories actually resonate with children. The tools are free, but the quality control is human. That distinction matters. Bad AI books exist everywhere. This one sells because the output is good enough and the niche has no competition. Amazon KDP is the distribution engine that makes this possible. Kindle Direct Publishing lets anyone upload a PDF and sell it as a physical paperback. Amazon prints each copy only when someone orders it. There is no inventory, no warehousing, no upfront printing cost. The creator uploads the file, sets a price, and Amazon handles production, shipping, and customer service. The royalty is calculated after Amazon takes its cut for printing and distribution. This is why the per-book royalty is $6.64 rather than the full retail price. The trade-off is worth it. Amazon provides the traffic, the search infrastructure, and the trust of millions of parents who already shop there. You do not need a website. You do not need to run ads, though you can. In a low-competition niche, the book ranks organically for relevant keywords. Parents searching for animal-themed motivational books find this title because it is one of the only options. Amazon's algorithm does the marketing for you, as long as your book matches what people are searching for. The second-order effects here are significant. This is not just about one creator making money. It is about a structural shift in who can publish and what gets published. Traditional children's book publishing requires an agent, a publisher, an illustrator, and 12 to 18 months. This pipeline takes a weekend. That means niches that traditional publishers would never touch because the market is too small are now viable. A book about motivational stories for kids who love a specific animal would never clear a publisher's threshold. But on Amazon, a few hundred sales a month is meaningful income for an individual. The barrier to entry is so low that the market will flood with AI-generated books. Quality and niche selection become the only differentiators. The creators who win will be the ones who find gaps first, produce content that is genuinely useful to children, and build a catalog of multiple titles. One book is a test. 5 books in related niches is a business. Watch for Amazon to tighten its AI content policies as the volume of automated submissions increases. That is the risk to monitor. Watch whether Amazon tightens its AI content disclosure requirements in the coming months. That is the single biggest risk to this model. Also watch the SEL market growth rate. If demand quadruples as projected, the window for low competition niches will narrow as more creators enter.